In this video, I'm going to teach you how to prepare alcohols by the addition of Grignard reagents to aldehydes and ketones. Suppose we have an aldehyde or a ketone, C double bond O. Oxygen is more electronegative than carbon, so we have partial negative, here partial positive. This can be your aldehyde or a ketone. Okay, what we do, we add a Grignard reagent. The alkyl group exhibits partial negative sign, whereas this part would be partial positive. Okay, so this part goes to attack this partial positive carbon atom, and so the electrons from this bond shift here, and hence this part comes here. Okay, so what do we have? We have C and then O, MgX, we have R. This is an addition compound and it is unstable. Next, we hydrolyze this one with dilute acid. See, we hydrolyze with dilute acid. So if we do that, we get C. Here we have OH. Okay, here we have R, and then plus this one we have MgXOH. OH and H comes from H2O. So this is your alcohol. Okay, this is the general reaction of an aldehyde or a ketone with Grignard reagent. So now we come to the most important one. You have to remember these. The first one, important. The first one, if you use a formaldehyde and treat it with a Grignard reagent, then you will get your primary alcohol. Remember that. And second one, if you use other aldehydes but not formaldehyde and treat them with a Grignard reagent, then you get a secondary alcohol. And number 3, if you use a ketone, then you get a tertiary alcohol when you treat a ketone with a Grignard reagent. Okay, so let us have a look at these 3. The first one, formaldehyde, H, C double bond O, H. This is your formaldehyde. We add a Grignard reagent, R, M, GX. You follow the same mechanism as in this, and then we have H, C, O, M, GX. Here we have R, H. This is an addition compound. It is unstable. Now hydrolyze with dilute acid. Once we do that, we get C. Here we have OH, H, H, and then R. This is your primary alcohol. Primary alcohol plus MgXOH. Okay. Now the second one, we have aldehydes other than formaldehyde. Say we use acetaldehyde, CH3, C double bond O, H. We add a Grignard reagent, follow the same mechanism, this one, and then we have CH3, C, O, R, MgX, R, H. This is unstable. Now hydrolyze with dilute acid, and then we have CH3 COH, H and then R. This is a secondary alcohol, plus MgXOH. And the last one, we have a ketone. So R, C double bond O, R prime. R and R prime are different. And then we have a Grignard reagent, R double prime, MgX. Follow the same mechanism. We have R, C, O, MgX, R double prime, R prime. It is unstable. Now hydrolyze with a dilute acid. Then what we have? R, C, OH, R prime, R double prime. This is a tertiary alcohol, plus MgXOH. Okay, so this is how we prepare alcohols by the addition of Grignard reagents to aldehydes and ketones.